It was raining. A millionaire is dead. Police said accident. But someone knew the truth and disappeared. You are the detective. This is Case File 001, The Perfect Accident. A black Mercedes went off Hillside Road and hit a tree. Driver, Richard Hale, 44 years old, found dead on impact. Police investigated for 3 days, ruled it an accident. Case closed, but 3 weeks later, his secretary sent one email. Subject line, "It wasn't an accident." Then she disappeared. Suspect number 1, Victoria Hale, the wife, married to Richard for 14 years. 2 weeks before he died, she withdrew $200,000 cash. Reason given, personal expenses, life insurance on Richard, $8 million. She was the last person to see him alive. She said he left at midnight, alone. In interrogation, Victoria was calm, too calm. Detective asked her about the 45 missing minutes. She said they sat in the car, talked. She didn't remember exactly. The detective pushed harder. You don't remember 45 minutes with your husband the night he died? Victoria looked him in the eye. Grief does strange things to memory, detective. When asked about the $200,000, personal, private, nothing illegal. When asked about the insurance policy, Richard was a careful man. He liked to be prepared. And when asked if she touched his car the night before he died, she paused, then said one word, "No." Her hands never moved. Her eyes never looked away. She was either innocent or she had done this before. Suspect number 2, James Cole, the business partner, 11 years together, 3 months before Richard's death. Richard was removing James from the company. James stood to lose everything. His alibi, home, sleeping, no witnesses. Phone was turned off from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. that night. James Cole walked in wearing an expensive suit, but his hands were shaking. Detective asked about his phone being off from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. James said he always turns his phone off when he sleeps. Then the detective showed him the security footage. His car, Hillside Road, 1:30 a.m. James said he went for a drive. Couldn't sleep. Hillside Road, the detective said. Same road Richard died on, 44 minutes before the crash. James said one word. Coincidence. The detective leaned forward. Someone drained his brake fluid. Someone with access to his car. Someone who knew his route. James said nothing, then 3 words. I want a lawyer. First suspect to ask for one. Suspect number 3, Nathan Hale, the brother. Richard changed his will. Nathan was completely removed. $2 million gone. He called Richard 4 times that night. Richard never answered. Last call, 11:58 p.m. Nathan Hale walked in last. His eyes were red. He had actually been crying. He told the detective everything. He found out about the will. $2 million gone. He called Richard 4 times. Richard never answered. Were you angry? The detective asked. Of course I was angry. He was my brother. But I loved him. No alibi. Home alone. Crying. Then the detective asked one final question. Do you know Victoria well? Nathan went quiet, then said 2 words. Well enough. What does that mean, Nathan? Nathan looked at the detective. Ask her where she was those 45 minutes, and ask her about James. Then he said nothing more. Now, the clues. Clue number 1, the brakes. Brake fluid was nearly empty, but Richard had full maintenance done just 6 days before. Everything was perfect. Brake fluid doesn't drain in 6 days naturally. Someone drained it. Clue number 2, the text. At 1:47 a.m., 27 minutes before the crash, Richard received a message from an unknown number. It said, Pull over. We need to talk. I'm right behind you. Burner phone. Purchased with cash. Clue number 3. The camera. Restaurant security footage showed Victoria and Richard leaving at 11:15 p.m. Not midnight like she claimed. 45 minutes unaccounted for. Clue number 4. The USB. The secretary's desk had been completely cleaned out, but she left one thing behind, a USB drive hidden under her keyboard. One file, one photo, Richard's car at a gas station, 1:30 a.m. He wasn't alone. Clue number 5, the policy. $8 million insurance policy. One unusual clause, no payout for suicide or DUI, but accident, double payout, $16 million. You have all the clues. Detective, 5 clues, 3 suspects. The answer is already in front of you. Who killed Richard Hale? Comment below. I'll reveal the answer in 24 hours.